So, hi everybody. Welcome back to another brand new video. And this is so weird because I don't usually make videos for about 1 to 2 days or something that is just recent, right? So like, and usually whenever I make videos nowadays, it would just have to be waiting for a number of weeks, and then right after those weeks, if I ever get to feel like making a video, that's where I start hitting that record button. But right now, since I have so much free time, I feel like it's very much appropriate to make a video about whatever it is that comes to my mind, that hopefully, something that can also ring your bell. And yeah, so okay. Do you know this kind of phrase that, I mean, I'm sure that everybody already knows this, since you've been spending so much time in the internet, and watching a lot of movies. And, the quote goes something like this, where it's either you die a hero or you live long enough to become a villain. You know that kind of phrase that comes along, which is very common, or it's very much popular, that everybody, I assume, already knows that kind of quote. And the reason why I wanted to bring it up is because um, I just feel like reflecting myself about, since I've been staying so much in the internet. I've been an internet user for how many years, since my childhood, and then coming to think about everything that's been going on these days, especially all these allegations, all these kinds of dramas that I've circulated across through my feed. And, just to let you know that I don't use a lot of social medias except YouTube and only Facebook. And most of the times, those reasons why I would use them is very much for important purposes, like let's just say school, or and when it comes with YouTube, that's where I would find videos to watch, and that is something that has to do with, with something educational. And it's also my only social media platform where it's just I use it for leisure. Like, I can watch different types of content and everything. And yeah, and coming to reflect about it back then, about my experience in social medias and YouTube, specifically in YouTube, because that's the kind of social media platform I grew up, explaining my experience in my YouTubing career. And it's been so rough nowadays. I'm not sure if I'm explaining the right term, or like trying to, I don't know what's the right term that I would want to call, but like, I don't know if I'm describing this term right, but it's it's so difficult. Like, every YouTuber that has already been, has already gets exposed. Everyone's been turning to a P word nowadays. Everybody's getting exposed nowadays. Everybody's just, I don't know, it's just everything is slowly falling apart. When just it's just when it comes to the people that, like, the people you follow, the influencers you follow on your social media platforms, and then one day this person gets exposed for something, and knowing that you're not aware about it, and then you do, just overall knowing how betrayed you feel. And this is so weird that how it's been coming up to this, like, especially to some YouTubers that we know. I'm not gonna name drop anything, but if you can already imagine it in your mind about how it's been going to those influencers who are falling apart because of those allegations, and each to other points that makes them exposed for what they do, you know having to think about this and reflecting this right now makes me feel like trusting less to the kind of people I'm watching on this platform. Like, I know it's just, for a certain amount of people, and I know that I still believe that there are other influencers who are still worthy of, having a good reputation and all, but despite all the dramas that have been displaying nowadays, all the drama that's been on my feed nowadays, those people who were used to be our favorite influencers or YouTubers now turning into some people that, we didn't know that those actions or let's just say they're turning to the kind of villain that we didn't know that it's been within them all along, if that makes sense. And it just, everybody's turning evil. It's so, I don't know, it's very, I don't know why, it's like the morality of humanity starts to fall apart. It's like it's crumbling down, starting to crumble down a bit, which can be demonstrated through social medias, because you cannot really imagine as well about how worse you could think these people are, or these people get, as long as they exist, or as long as they are, as they exist in the platform, let's just say it that way. And it's so hard, it's so difficult to think about how this is turning out to be this way, right? Especially with the allegations that's been going on from different YouTubers that we already know. So, I also get a feel for the thought of how having a bad reputation on the internet is also not a good thing to survive on, because not only you're dealing with a specific group of people who is, following on your content, but you're also dealing with a certain, or just overall a community, wherein that community can be very much international. So it's not just around in the country that you exist in, but also to any other countries around the world, and knowing that, everyone gets to have that access of information, and that information of that makes you to be exposed for what you did. That's just, very scary. This is why I'm going to be talking to this about this in another video, about, another yapping video. But it's like, this is giving me more of a reason why becoming famous in the internet is very much useless right now. Like, don't it's not what I want to desire in my future, But yeah, I feel like talking about that kind of point in the later parts, or somewhere in the future videos to come. But this is just what it's been making me feel, man. Like, it's like it's giving me trust issues on the certain type of people that I follow on my social media platforms. And, good thing I'm staying on YouTube only, or Facebook, just staying away from as much of social media platforms that exist. And I don't know, it's just very much scary, man. And I don't think, despite about everything, I may be missing out a lot of details about what's been going on to the world nowadays, or missing out on what's been keeping up the trends in the YouTube community, YouTube feeds, or anything in the social media whatsoever, just staying innocent or being ignorant whatsoever. It's so hard, it's so hard to actually, like, especially for me, as because there are some influencers that I used to follow, like, intimately, or parasocial, like, that I take the relationship parasocially because of the impact they've done for me. And then just whenever you just get to realize, I'm also not gonna name drop here, but as soon as time goes by, when you realize that that the person that the influencer that you are in favor with of following, because of their impact, and then you realize their wrongdoings, and then don't you just get hurt about it? It just makes you feel like you've been betrayed by your closest friend, even with the things that they've already done, that it doesn't even have to do directly at you, but to look at their humanity side of things. And this is why the internet can also be scary, and also in your position as a content creator, to ensure that you have a clean, good reputation, and yeah, it's just, people can expose you in so many ways. But yeah, this is just all that I would have to think about it, and it's very scary, when it comes, because as much as how you also get famous with whatever impact that you created to your own community, there's always going to be that hidden percentage of those people who will try to dig down deep until they find that specific detail of information that's going to expose you in just a single move enough just for you to fall down. I'm not sure if that makes any sense, but yeah. So I guess that's just pretty much it. I've been reflecting on this topic for quite a lot because after seeing everything on my YouTube feed about different influencers, which this is why it's giving me trust issues on not following so much on different social media influencers. And whenever I'm just coming across with a single information that I find, I just don't let it make it seem like I'm following the person who has that message, but the message itself. So yeah, so I think that just wraps about it for this video. This is putting me so much in a good mood, but I still want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you come across and made it this far, I wish you good well. I wish you good health. I wish you good, let's just say, I wish you good future. If you are a youngin watching this video, who is still looking forward to pursue their dreams in the future or whatnot. And yeah, so hope you have a good one. Leave a like and subscribe if you like. And you don't really have to follow my socials or anything. I just want to spread the message across, and just with the hopes of just making you feel, or making your day feel better at least. And yeah, so yeah, now with this kind of video that I've been working on and everything, so yeah, I'm starting to feel a little more confident, which is very great. I'm so proud of myself for doing so. And there'll be more videos to come as well, so don't forget, for those people who are following my social medias. Well, actually, it's only YouTube because I don't do much social medias yet again. So yeah, turn on those notifications in case if you don't want to miss any type of videos I can create. Yet again, I'll still try to make some other videos that can be far away from the usual videos that I'm creating. I wanted to do something different as well, as much as how I wanted to keep the same relatable format or formula that I'm working on this channel. So that's gonna be it. So thank you everybody for hanging out. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and yeah, so goodbye, peace out everybody. So yeah.